Aviation was the focus of a recent conference at Oklahoma State University. An organization known as the World's Best Technology arrived in Stillwater this week for a forum on unmanned aerial systems, commonly known as drones. While some regulatory barriers still have to be overcome, these toy-sized aircraft may someday play a key role in Oklahoma's economy.
I think the reason we're in such exciting times is that we're seeing a change in the regulatory landscape. This is an industry that's been very heavily regulated to the point where commercial operation is prohibited. As we've been trying to work out the safety regulations, work through a lot of things with FAA, so we're starting to work through that and see a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. The FAA is going to start to relax some of those regulations to allow us to operate safely within the national airspace under limited situations. The reason it's exciting for Oklahoma is that some of the biggest applications for this technology, the biggest in fact, is agriculture. In agriculture, this is going to allow us to do anything from measure the crop health, crop quality, the environmental situation around crops, impact the yield, things like that. But it's also going to be applicable in the future for precision application of anything from seed to fertilizer to pesticides. In agriculture, historically, we always typically overdo things because we don't necessarily have the ability to measure. And so what we're finding out is that we need to increase our production with fewer resources. So this means that we need to find ways to work more efficiently. We can't always overwater, we can't over-fertilize, we can't over-apply. We have to do just what is necessary to be good stewards of all the resources that we have.
We have been asking the FAA to come up with rules and regulations. And it's an unusual industry in the sense that we're actually asking the federal government for regulations. Asking them, what are the regulations that will allow us to fly in this airspace? As you know, there's a blanket ban, we just can't do it commercially at the moment. So we've been asking them for a long time, and we're waiting for the small rules to come out. The draft of that, we hear, will come out before the end of this year. But I heard just yesterday that the final rule is not expected until the year 2017.